Hey, it's Nate Bianco, and I wanted to talk today about this ebook called Magnetic Sponsoring. And you may or may not have heard of this term before. It's been around for a while. Was created by a guy by the name of Mike Dillard. And I'll tell you kind of a story that really, I think, brings this whole thing together as to why you would want to get this ebook, why it's a must-have in my opinion. So, this video is going to be real short. I just wanted to get this out, and if you're someone a network marketer that has been in network marketing for a while, and you've been struggling, or maybe have made a little bit of money and then it's gone backwards, because of attrition, and you just you can't get the momentum up to just explode your income, and you haven't read this yet, you definitely want to get this because it's a real eye-opener. It kind of really paves the way for what has now been coined attraction marketing, and how the top leaders in network marketing have used the internet to basically attract other network marketers into their groups. And even the ones who don't join their groups, how to actually earn a commission, how to earn affiliate commissions by helping networkers build the business that they're already in. So quick story about Mike, and him and I don't know each other, but he probably doesn't remember, but we actually met once. And this is kind of funny, and this kind of really, I think, adds credibility to this ebook and why you're going to want to just go get it. There's a 7 free video series that he's given away down below this video. You can click on to go over to my blog and get that opt into that free video series, which just by itself is just highly valuable. A lot of key nuggets in it. But so, quick story. This was years ago, before magnetic sponsoring was even created. I was at a convention for my primary company, who Mike was also in. We were actually cross-lined to each other in this company, but we shared the same upline. I believe he was sponsored by a guy that was sponsored by my sponsor. So he was like 2 levels down from my particular sponsor in this company. So we shared the same upline, and we're at this dinner before or after the event, and there's about 10 or 12 of us at this big round table, and he was sitting like 4 or 5 people to my right. So we really didn't have a chance to talk or get to know each other, but we shook hands and just kind of quickly introduced ourselves. And what was funny about this story, I guess, is that I didn't know really who he was. He didn't know who I was. We were both the same rank at that time in the company, struggling really, at say like maybe a $2,000, $2,500, $3,000 income level, at this particular rank. And obviously the ranks are published, and so I knew what rank he was, just from the magazines and that. So anyway, this was, can't remember what year it was. It's been 5-6 years ago now, probably, but long story short is here's a guy that was struggling in network marketing and found a need for something. Obviously, he was struggling for a reason, and his team was struggling, and so he found this need for something, some sort of a system, if you will, to attract leaders, to attract other network marketers into his business. And so he created the first version of this magnetic sponsoring, which at first the only way you could get access to this magnetic sponsoring was to become a part of his team in his nutritional company at that time. And so he kind of sold the company along with the magnetic sponsoring ebook. I believe it was over 100 pages at that time. I didn't have the original one. I have the new version now, which is a more condensed version. It's basically open to all network marketers, to help all network marketers who are struggling, possibly like he was, to build a huge following on the internet using attraction marketing. And so, long story short, if you don't know who he is, Mike Dillard, creator of magnetic sponsoring, years later now has made millions of dollars, an absolute millionaire. And here's me, I'm 5 people away from, the guy then who has now gone on to become a multi-million-dollar earner in this industry, and also in the industry of affiliate marketing. So, if that's proof that his system has some credibility, and why I recommend getting it, I have a copy of it. I've read it 3 or 4 times, and every time I read it I get a little bit more out of it, but it really gives you the basis of what attraction marketing is. And if you're sick and tired of the whole home meetings, possibly talking to friends and family, referrals, buying leads, things like that, and I'll be the first to admit all of those things work. Home meetings are huge, they work for certain people. Not something that I'm really into. Buying leads and cold calling leads and spending hours upon hours on the phone, it works. People do it, they make tens of thousands of dollars doing it. They train their team to do it. It's just not for me. I prefer to have a presence on the internet, attract other network marketers to me. Whether they join my business or not, I'm able to earn an affiliate commission on the side, so I'm building a business, not just a downline. But then people, over time, they do join my primary program because of the relationship and the fact that, I'm usually teaching them tactics and strategies, or pointing them to tools where they can learn these strategies to make money using the internet and attraction marketing, where their upline has absolutely no clue. They're just telling them, well, if this isn't working, just do more of it. If it's not working for you, just you're not doing enough, just do more of it. And it's not good. There is a strategy for everyone. For some people it's home meetings, for other people it's cold calling leads. For me, it's the internet and using videos just like this, my blog, to attract other networkers to me, and then to help them, by adding value. And that's kind of the basis of attraction marketing. And what Mike was able to do in this ebook called Magnetic Sponsoring is to really just define attraction marketing and what it really means and how it really works and the whole concept behind it. I'm telling you, it's absolutely brilliant. So if you haven't read this, if you're just looking at it for the first time, don't even wait for the whole 7-day video series to finish. Get the ebook now. Watch the 7-day video series as well. But get the ebook now. If you've been looking at it, you've been contemplating it, just get this. I'm telling you. I think it's been like 3 years ago now. Yeah, probably about 3 years ago when I got this ebook, maybe about 2.5. And I was kind of already using some of these strategies, but I didn't know I was using them. It was just the way that I marketed online. And when I read this, I was like, wow, this just makes sense. This is what I've been doing, and this is why it's been working for me, and why my level of income went to where it did when I started applying kind of this strategy, really not knowing that it was attraction marketing that I was using. So I hope this helps. I hope if you've been looking at magnetic sponsoring and you're kind of on the fence about grabbing a copy of it, it's 37 bucks to get a copy of this. Best 37 bucks you'll ever spend. And even if you don't get it, at least get on the 7-day video series, because there's a lot of little nuggets that he gives. I watch those video series, the 7-day video series, over and over again, because sometimes you can get little nuggets from speakers and people that have experience and have gone down that path that you're going down now, and you could kind of pick up on some things that will save you a lot of time and struggle. So go grab that down below this video. If you're watching this on YouTube or any other video channel, just click over to my blog. Would love for you to opt into to my site there to grab the 7-day video series. And yeah, hope this helps, and we'll see you next time. Thanks.